personal is political. Your art is personal, therefore it's political. It's saying something, it's commenting, it's otherwise it's not art.
I had to sacrifice a lot to fully commit to artwork because it meant sacrificing my relationships, sacrificing money, because it was a bit like, well, if I'm gonna do this properly, it means I know I'm not making X so much a month. Like it's either gonna be, I'm either gonna be okay on a gig 1 month and then the next month I'm gonna be on zero. So it really got into that moment. I was like, all right, if I want to do it, I'm gonna have to do it. So, and I did it, and to be honest, I've never regretted that decision, even though it's still to this day going like this. I've got control over my own life.
What you want to do when you set out is get into people's minds a little bit. You want to be the person they think of when they want to commission a painting, commission a mural, make a video, make a film, write some music, do an art project.
How do you do that?
It is a combination of, these days, social media, obviously, I think it's unavoidable. When I started out, social media was a bit different. I'm not that old, it was around, but maybe it wasn't quite as sort of pervasive as it is today. I just attended events, and this is where sort of the Manchester side of things comes in. There's a lot of stuff that happens in Mosley and the surrounding towns, but Manchester, you can go to the city every night and find an event, find an exhibition launch, an event in the library, the museums, the art galleries, and you go there and you see familiar faces, but you also see different faces. You get talking to people. You say, I'm a photographer, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a painter, whatever it is. This is what I'm excited about. This is what I'm passionate about. And just get into their head. So at some point, you never know who you're talking to. And hopefully when that opportunity comes, you'll be the first person on the list. The way I always think about it is that you want to try and make people's life as easy as possible. When, let's say, there's somebody in an office and they've got some money and they need to commission an artwork or a project or whatever it might be, they don't want to spend the whole day Googling for people. They want someone who's conveniently in their head at the top of their list going, oh yeah, they'll probably do it, job done, that's a tick off my list, And that's not always about being the best. It's not always about being the person with the most resources, the most money, the best equipment, whatever it might be. You're being in the right place at the right time to make an impact on someone.
That's really interesting. So do you think the creatives in smaller towns like Maudsley have the same access as opposed to people in the city center? Do you think they have the same access to these networks?
Probably not on their doorstep to such a high quantity, but it's a different kind of it's a different kind of space. I mean, when you live in the smaller towns, there's fewer people, you get to know everybody. You develop deeper relationships, you get to know everyone who's involved in the sector. There were some lovely places in Mosley like the Vale. They're becoming sort of the heartbeat of the artistic community in these towns, which are bringing people together and creating these communities. So on level, you might have a smaller community, but it's probably more tight-knit. In the city, bigger communities, but lots of fragmented pockets.
So I think for ages, I kept moaning to my friends being like, I hate that I always have to drive into Manchester to do anything art related. Because it was like all the networking events were in Manchester. And then one day one of my friends being like, you can shut up now. Because there was networking events in Thames I finally handed back the council, which
I was going to ask you about that.
And they've been such an amazing resource for me, especially because now finally I felt like people gave a shit. I'll be honest, it was I kind of thought the only way I could be successful is if I get in with the Manchester scene, because that's the only place that they care. I didn't really realize there was actual care so close to home. So I ended up seeing them online, me and Hannah, who runs the events and things like that, getting loads of great advice from them in terms of how to go for funding. Actually got accepted for funding through them. So I got the artist development bursary
from
so we got
GM Arts.
So we got so much money through them. Well, not we, I. So it's not It was a personal, but anniversary rather than like a company one. So that one, it's to support me going to like networking events. So I've been to like that paid for me to go to like Marble Academy's event. Yeah. And it weren't like a load of money, but like any like sort of thing helps now. Like it was enough to actually have a real impact.
Artists outside the city centre face real challenges. No visibility, no funding, no big opportunities. That's why I'm building this podcast, to build a platform to amplify those voices and show the world that creativity is everywhere, not just in the places with the biggest spotlight. The laptop starts sounding like a jet engine. Panic. Then you hit upload and get 43 views.
Oh my God! Wow!
We still celebrate. Look, this is not glamorous. It's character development. If this resonated, this is what Epicvishin is all about. 4 conversations every Saturday. Subscribe if you're building something too.